Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this reading. Welcome to the Dragon's Cave. If you found this message, if you clicked on this video, it means that there is a message from your spirit guides meant for you. So trust your intuition and let's dive into this spirit guide message through tarot, through a tarot reading. So I've already the cards out. I'm already in tune with the energy. And interestingly enough, we have this candle that is doing weird things. So if you want to use it for scrying and to see if there is anything coming through for you, you are more than welcome. So the reading begins with a Two of Wands that represents a choice of direction. There is something important in taking the right decisions, the right direction on when, depending on where. When there is this is the moment to do so. There is something. Why am I tripping on my words? There is something important in the timing. So it's with also the Knight of Wands. So there is something important on the timing. This is the right moment to take the decision, to take the time to look into. The dragon I'm noticing is looking in a sort of sphere. In the normal traditional deck, tarot deck, there is a man looking into the, there is a word. And so he's trying to choose where he wants to go before heading into new land, which land he wants to conquer. In this case, we have the dragon that is looking into this sphere, trying to understand what it wants as future. So what land? And following, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands take the actions, moves forward fast. But it's also, there is this sort of fiery energy that could burn out fast. So it's good to go forward following your own passion, for sure. And I'm noticing that in this case, the dragon is following the butterfly. The butterfly represents a transformation. So there is something very positive going on. Following your own passion, it allows you to transform yourself from the caterpillar to the butterfly. There is something really positive, but at the same time, there is a sort of also warning: don't get burnout. Follow your own pace. Don't rush into things. And the choice may be related to the mindset. So whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go in terms of this choice, it's important to pay attention to your own mindset, the energy that you put out, because it's also what you're going to attract. So it's really important to take the time to really look at your own patterns, and especially patterns in terms of thoughts. We have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, one close to the other, that are kind of the opposite energy, especially if we think about the mindset. With the Three of Cups, we have the energy of celebration, coming together, being with friends, celebrating, having the cups. Cups represent emotions. And so there is something very happy around this type of energy, this type of card. With the Five of Pentacles, we have something that is kind of the opposite. Why? Well, it's the energy of being left behind, of being left out in the cold, of being poor. There is the energy of scarcity, of being, like wounded. So the point is that, okay, there are different things coming through right now. So it depends. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind, because it's a collective message. So of course, not everything is for you, but use your own discernment. For certain people, there could be a sort of energy draining around certain type of companies, certain type of people. And the guidance is to really choose where you want to put your energy and what type of people you want to surround yourself with. On the other hand, for other people, the thing could be that you put out a specific energy and therefore you attract a specific type of people. For example, if you expect the worst from people, it's likely that you will attract people that are actually vibrating at that energy, at that frequency, at that low frequency, and therefore will cause more bad feelings, more wounds. The point is that you attract the like. So if you vibrate at a low frequency, it's difficult to attract people with a high frequency, because your subconscious mind will look for the triggers, the things that actually confirms what you already think about yourself or the situation or other people. So there is something around the mindset, the energy that you put out, but it's also around boundaries. Because also we have the Metal King. I'm getting to it in a moment. But we have something important around boundaries. And I want to say that the thing around boundaries and the relationships with others is something that has been coming through, I think, for a month or something like that in my readings. And so if you are part of this collective I'm reading for, take the time to pay attention to it and to see the triggers, the patterns, and to do shadow work. We are also in this period of the year that is really supportive of shadow work, of having insights around whatever shadows, whatever patterns you need to work on right now. With the Three of Pentacles, we have that actually the Three of Pentacles was at the bottom when these cards came out, so it's kind of the overlying energy, the overall energy. And with the Three of Pentacles, there is the importance of foundations, of creating your nest in this case. With the eggs, there is a lot of potential, but the potential is what you create, what is actually the fruit of your own labor, of your own energy that you put out, what you are creating. And so the nest also represents protection. This is coming through now. I was not expecting this, but the nest also represents the protection. So once again, there is this duplicity of messages coming through. On the one hand, putting boundaries. On the other hand, also raising the vibration so that you can attract the good match, like-minded people. But for sure, with the eggs, there is a potential. One egg is on fire. Fire is warming. So there is something potentially very good going on. What else? Collaboration and cooperation, because with the Three of Pentacles, there is also this energy of cooperation. So once again, finding your soul tribe, finding the right people to work with without wasting your time and your energy with other people that are not meant for you. If there is someone or something, some relationship that needs left behind, this is a great moment to do so. At the beginning, I was wrong to say timing. So there is something that is building up for you to notice it, for you to look at it now. And moving forward, we have the resting tree, patience, stillness. The way I'm called to read this card in this specific reading is a deeper inner process of healing that is happening. And then you may feel like you need to go a bit in a sort of hermit mode, take the time to be in loneliness, to be in stillness. But this could also be a process that needs some time to really come to the end, to fruition. And I'm drawn to 22. For me, 22 means, of course, coming together, because two is a card of partnership, but it's also for me a sort of everything is working out number. So everything is working out, everything is the way it's meant to be. So trust, don't push and strive, trust. If things are falling apart, if things are just being left behind, it means that it has to be this way. It means that it's for your highest good, for that it is happening. So don't cling on the past. Don't try to hold things that are not meant for you, because what is happening at the inner inside of you, at a probably subconscious level, maybe for some of you it is conscious, is a balancing of the scales. So if this reading is for you, it's possible that you were not displaying or putting out the right boundaries. For example, um, yeah, this could go both ways. Or on the one hand, you were having too much boundaries, not allowing people in. Or on the other hand, you could have been, for example, a people pleaser, someone that was allowing too much. And these caused, of course, wounds and traumas around the connections with other peoples. But this could also be both ways. What I mean is, this could also be you were not trusting people and putting too much boundaries in the wrong moments. For example, when you were faced with good people, and otherwise, instead, when you were faced with toxic people, you were allowing them into. That's something that, for example, I've done for a long time. So I'm completely guilty of that. Um, and there is a balancing of the scales, where you understand who. Yeah, this could, okay, this is not necessarily only around people. This could be situations in general. This could be jobs, opportunities of all kinds. For example, picking the type of job that drains your energy and that forces you to give too much, instead of, for example, prioritizing yourself and finding a type of job. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be job. It doesn't have to be a specific person. This is energetically speaking. And yeah, this is energetically speaking. So, where have you overextended, or, for example, given not enough? So it's really a deep process of understanding and rebalancing, realigning. That's very powerful. That's extremely powerful. This is amazing. And with the chess queen, we have learning trust and strategizing. So, trust, of course, is very important when it comes to people, because if you, as I was saying before, if you expect the worst outcome possible, it's likely that your subconscious will pick on that, will sabotage, right? We also have the prison wave, self sabotage, poverty consciousness at the bottom. And I feel like it's relevant because there may be a sort of a sabotage mechanism that is still at play, or maybe you are working on it. Maybe you had the insight about that and you are working on that. And in that case, it's extremely powerful because you are in the power to shift that, to alchemize, to transform. And it is the best, absolutely. Also, yeah, it could be for some of you, you're absolutely working on this. And there is an importance also on trusting, so aligning with the right energy and trusting the universe, so that the universe can bring into your life the right type of people, the right type of situations. So of course there is a work on mindset, aligning and raising the vibrations, and then allowing the world around you to transform itself and to align with you. There is also strategizing needed. You are in the power to transform. You are in the power to choose, also with the Two of Wands at the beginning. So it's also reclaiming your energy, reclaiming your own power, so that you can actually take the decisions, take the actions. There may be some action needed around that, so that you can actually not just, you know, the law of attraction is, of course, extremely powerful, but you also need to take the actions. You can't just wait for it. At the same time, you're not called right now to push and strive, but to also allow this deeper healing to take place. And that's why this is not around taking actions, but strategizing, thinking about the actions. So this is kind of the previous step, right? So once you are clear on what you want, you are clear on the things that you want for yourself, then you will take the actions. But now is the moment to think about what you want. Which one first? Okay, let's go here. We have step out, hidden courage, camouflage. And with these, there is something misplaced. There is something that may still be slightly hidden, not completely clear. Camouflage, right? There is something, but also I'm drawn to it seems kind of upside down. There is something that is not completely clear to me, the way it's standing out the card. So there may be some sort of once again sabotaging mechanism, but also something around the others or the situation that may still be not completely clear. Clarity is coming. I'm just saying because we have the Ace of Swords here, so it's coming. But take the time to look at the things the way they are, not through the illusions, not through the way you want them to be, but just, pay attention to what is real and what is not real. What are the illusions? What are the, for example, situations that look like very good, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're too good to be true. So there is a little bit of a warning, but and also we have Gludeweth. Hopefully I got it right. And in the myth, she was a goddess created to fulfill a specific purpose. And she was not happy with that. She was kind of forced to be something and someone she didn't want to. So she was put in a box that was not, like, it was meant for her, but it was someone forcing her to be that, to be in that box, not what she wanted. So this is an invitation for you to really, really get clear on what type of situation, for example. Maybe others wanted you to be there. Maybe others wanted you to fulfill that thing, purpose, but maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not what you really want. And of course, it's on you to decide, to see, to understand if this is for you or not. But if in the moment I say that, your mind immediately went to a specific person, situation, role, whatever, well, your subconscious is trying to tell you something. The other thing with this card, with this goddess, is that once you refused, we have a little bit of a Lilith energy stepping through right now. In the moment she refused to do what she was forced to do, what she was created for, it's very much Lilith energy now that I think about it. She refused to it. She refused to do it. She refused to be what the others wanted her to be. She was transformed into an owl. The owl is for sure a symbol of wisdom, but it's also, of course, it also represents transformation, but it calls me back to Lilith when she was transformed into a demon because she didn't want to fulfill what others wanted her to be. So there is a little bit of this energy. What are others imposing onto you? What are others asking you to be that it's not aligned with who you are? What is this sort of camouflage that maybe others are putting onto you? So you are totally free. Of course, I know it's not always easy. I totally understand that, but this is what your spirit guides are telling you. You are free to put off the mask and to allow the transformation to happen, because maybe the transformation is the best thing. And if these people are not happy with it, honestly, it's their problem. I know it's not easy. I have been there many times with my family, with friends. It's still difficult many times. And, they don't need necessarily to know exactly what you're doing, but you don't have to just justify yourself. You don't have to explain to them. You don't have to be understood by everybody. You're not for everybody. What you do, who you are, is not meant for everybody, and that's fine. That's fine. This is about finding the right people, finding the right situations, the right could be jobs, could be whatever. It's not necessarily to attract all people or to be in that situation where everybody loves you, everybody understands you. Of course, we all would like that, but it's not real. Unfortunately, it's not what happens in the real life. And we have the wounded healer. With the wounded healer, I'm drawn to the owls. So there is something about receiving wisdom and transformation that is very powerful. Shape shifting. So yeah, for example, once again, if you were wearing masks, or where are you wearing masks? Where are you, for example, people pleasing to have the love of others? For example, love is not something that should be uh, conditional on the type of role. Or, I mean, of course, it depends, but in general term, someone that really loves you will accept you the way you are. And so, yeah, I was saying with the wounded healer, we have this healing, this wisdom, this learning, understanding, and this healing ability that comes through the wounds, that comes through the pain, that comes through the injustices. The point is transforming the wounds, transforming the pain into wisdom. This is pure alchemy and pure magic. And once you're able to do that, you can absolutely, the image that is coming through in my mind is shining your light through the cracks, through the wounds, through the scars. And this is beautiful. This can not only heal yourself, but also heal others around you. There is for sure strength and courage required into it, but there is a deeper wisdom that is gained through this process. With the dawn, we have a new beginning. We have a new beginning. Um, a new beginning that has actually forged you. This whole process has forged you. And we have the butterfly once again. The butterfly is this transformation, is this the completion of the transformation. So there is something new emerging, a new beginning, a new self, I am called to say. And with this, you can step into the enchantment. You can create a life of enchantment for yourself. Don't be afraid of dreaming big. Don't be afraid of, yeah, of course. Also, don't fall for delusions, of course. But you can create what you want. And even if it seems impossible, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. That's a limiting belief. And so to end reading, we have the Ace of Swords, clarity, wisdom. Wisdom also with the Raven, there is new insights, new information, new idea, new thoughts that are coming through. And we also have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So new beginnings and the Two of Cups beneath. Beautiful. We have this new inspiration, these new projects, new ideas. And this may be related to the transformation where you strip off all the masks, all the roles and things that are not really aligned to you. And all of a sudden, you find yourself with all these beautiful ideas and connections and projects. And that's absolutely beautiful. And we also have the sun. The sun is the light that illuminates, is being out in the light and allowing people to see you, for example, for who you are. But it's also the energy of the new, because in the traditional tarot there is the child, and the child has this energy of new. um, Allowing yourself to step into that energy where you are quote unquote childish in a good way, where you allow yourself to be happy, to be yourself, to be in this pure energy. And there is a lot of happiness in the sun card. There is this positivity, this success, this being out in the light. And we also have the Page of Wands, and once again it's something new, a new adventure, a new beginning. And with the Hierophant, we have two main things. One is the power to choose your direction, to create what you want, to take the decisions, to be sovereign into your energy. But on the other hand, there is a deeper side, a deeper wisdom, a sacred wisdom. And the connection between the sacred and the mundane, right? So there is a lot of potential, a lot of strength and power there. Strength that is, of course, not a physical strength. We're talking about another type of energy. Okay, and this is where you're leading. This is where you sorry. This is where you're heading. Leaving that behind, whatever it is, and choosing for yourself, choosing your path in a way that is aligned with yourself, allowing whatever is not for you to just fall behind. So, this is the reading. If this resonated for you, please give me a like. Feel free to comment below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, and see you next time.